Welcome home, neighbors, to episode 12 of the Community Hall Podcast Live. I'm with you, Mark. Let's do this. Let's get this show on the road. And we've got a really fun night tonight. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to our sponsors. And today's episode is brought to you by DVC Rental Store, where you can save thousands of dollars on guaranteed reservations at dvcrentalstore.com. They have like thousands of reservations right now. Maybe that's a little bit of an overstatement, but at least hundreds. Okay. And what it is it is DVC members who can't use their points. They could live in Canada. They could live in the UK. They could just feel not comfortable traveling. So they've got points that are use or lose. So they have made some reservations. And from what I'm told from talking with them, if you find something that's close to what you want and you can see availability online as a member or at dvcreservations.com, then you could be able to maybe get that's guaranteed reservation tweaked to fit your exact needs. dvcrentalstore.com. Let them know you heard about them here on the My DVC Points platform. So that being said and done, my name is Chad, and this is the Community Hall Live platform, and I'm your host tonight. And normally we host a discussion about various topics in Disney and just membership in general. But we also host a Friday night show called Mouse Quiz, where we play trivia every Friday night. The Mouse Quiz software came out with a new enhancement this week called Majority Rules. And it essentially lets us write quizzes where we don't input correct answers because the correct answers aren't determined until we take a vote on it and see who wins. So you'll be able to play Mouse Quiz with us tonight, but Gina and I and the whole staff will be here playing because we don't know the answers. We wrote the questions, but we don't know the answers because the answers will be on however many people are playing and what they pick as the right answer. So that being said and done, let's go ahead and kick off today's show. Let me bring in Gina to the screen.
Hi.
Hey, Gina, how you doing tonight?
I'm great. I'm so excited for tonight, and I had fun writing these questions.
Yes, we did have fun. But like I said, we got to write the questions, but we didn't get to pick the answers. So
we're excited for everyone's opinion.
And let's bring Sandy back to the show. Welcome, Sandy.
Hi, guys. How are you doing tonight?
Doing great. Looking forward to trying out this new format of Mouse Quiz and software and seeing how much fun we can have tonight. And then,
it sounds really cool.
Yeah, it does. I mean, we played with it a little earlier and we thought was like, it's not working as great as we hoped it would have been because we wish it would have been automatically scored. But Gina's going to go through and manually score everything for us tonight, so we don't have to worry about that. Awesome. So now let's add back a normal Mouse Quiz writer and regular contributor to Community Hall. Let's welcome back Marianne. Hey,
Hi,
Marianne.
Guys. Hi, guys.
Hey there. And you are rocking some ears tonight as well.
My Haunted Mansion ears.
Okay. You know what, Marianne? I think I have you beat. Okay.
I'm sure you do. I'm absolutely sure you do.
I'm not going to wear them because I'm giving them away, but I have the very coveted Disney Riviera Minnie Ears.
Ooh.
Yes.
They're really cool.
Yes. And we're going to be giving away a set of these ears tonight to the player who wins tonight's game. Okay. Whoever picks the most popular answers the fastest. That's how this is going down tonight. Okay. So that being said and done, let's come back over here and
all you people watching, go invite your friends. Quick, go invite your friends.
Yes. Gina, let's get that banner going across the bottom if we can. Have people like, share, comment as well. And then after that, we'll come back in and throw up the web address where people can play along with us. Okay. So to play along with us, you'll bring up a smartphone or another tab in your web browser, and you'll just go to crowd.live/popfood. And so what that is it's just a quick web browser game. We'll stream the screen that you'll see, but you'll be able to play along on your smartphone. And what we're going to ask you to do tonight is to come back in and pick a screen name so we can somewhat identify you. Hopefully it will identify with your Facebook profile or your YouTube profile so that if you actually win the game, we know how to contact you, or you can contact us and we can verify it's you. that you actually won. And then you will input an email address in there. And once a week, we send out an email to the Mouse Quiz platform. I'm going to tag these as Community Hall Live, though. So you might not get them quite as often from us here at the Community Hall side of life, but we will send you an occasional email on that list. And if you don't want that to happen, just put in a bogus email address and it'll kick it out of the system. It's really simple, but I promise you, I hate spam as much as the next guy, and we will not send you anything other than one email per week. So that being said and done, let's look at some of our comments here as well. And so Pete says, hey, everybody, he's ready for some voting. And Casey says, this will be fun. And Holly says, hi, guys. Holly's a regular player. And Kaylin says, as someone with strong but sometimes unpopular Disney opinions, this is going to take some mental gymnastics. And that is true, Kaylin, because you may want to play the game to answer what you think is going to be the most popular answer. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the most popular answer wins. Okay. It's about 9:07, and normally we try to kick off Mouse Quiz about 8-9 minutes afterwards, but I think I'm going to give people a few more minutes to log on. Gina, have you seen how we're doing there?
Yes, let's see. Actually, I can check right now. We are at, let's go. We are at about, we have 36 players, so we can wait a little bit longer.
Okay. I'm going to bring this up. And it's really simple. Come over to crowd.live, put your, it's really simple, crowd.live/popfood. And you'll just put in a name and an email address, and you'll see a little screen that looks somewhat like this one. Let me come in and add mine to the screen. And if you want to as well, you can also bring up a smartphone and bring up the QR code there. So if you just point your finger at this little code down here in the corner, I get it all mixed up.
Yeah,
I need Pete here to point the right way.
Wait,
right?
I'm not. No,
other way.
This finger.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go,
Got
Marianne.
it.
Yeah, there you go. That'll also help you bring up the game as well. So I think we've pretty well set here. Let's come back in, and I'm going to tell you something as well. This isn't the same format as Mouse Quiz because we're not taking the breaks in between questions. So once we kick off this round, it's going to be 3 minutes of quick questions. And the way it's going to work is we're going to say, what's the best quick service out of the three? And then you'll just tap on the one that you think is the best. And that'll be your vote for majority rules.
Hey,
and again,
Chad. Hey,
yes.
Chad. I anticipate some strong dissension upon the My DVC Points community tonight. I hope that everybody remains civil when they decide to fight for their favorites.
So
We're fighting to the death.
Yeah.
hey, we can fight to the death.
Are there
But
going to be any Mulan swords or amazing kung fu happening?
so,
Perhaps.
Only verbally.
perhaps, right?
Oh boy.
But
I'm just seeing it heating up over here in the comments. It's gonna get
so yeah. And again, the name of this game is Majority Rules. So the most popular votes is what Gina's going to come back in and do that. I'm going to tell you as well. The faster you answer, you have 10 seconds to answer, not the normal 15. Okay. But there's not a lot of reading here. Okay. If you want to just skip looking at the questions, you can read the 3 answers and pick your favorite.
Is there an all of the above?
There is no all of the aboves because there's only 3 choices as well. Normally in Mouse Quiz, we give you guys 4 choices to come back in and do this. But on tonight's platform, we wanted to keep it simple. You got 3 choices. So you have a 33% chance of getting it right. Okay. But again, the faster you answer, the more points you're going to get. Okay. And so yes. And so no, Tony Ann, there are no zebra gnomes in the answers tonight. Okay. If you're a regular player on Mouse Quiz, that answer team tends to come up quite often. And Amanda May is saying, I need those ears. I feel silly for not buying them when I was there, and I hear they're hard to get now as well.
Oh boy.
And for those of you who are in our Disney Riviera owners group, stick around that Facebook group immediately after this show ends because we're going to go live in there as well. I've got a little treat for the Riviera owners as well. So
Ooh. Amanda May, if you're not an owner, you might, or Riviera owner group member, you might want to jump out, go do that, and come back.
Join right now.
yeah, there you go. Right. So, and Scott saying, thank God, no, none of the above. Right.
True.
And so I think we can take a little bit more time tonight because it's really 3 minutes a round and we only have 3 rounds. So, but I guess that takes away from the discussion time. So I'll tell you what, Gina, why don't we go ahead and
yes. And then I noticed hold on, the warp is on. Let me turn that off real quick.
Okay. Yeah, definitely turn off the warps. Those need to be manual.
Yeah, I was just looking and I thought, they didn't turn off. So let me do that and then we can start.
Woohoo!
Yep. So you let me know when we can start and we'll get this thing going. But it should be a fun night. Okay. Again, answer fast, answer your favorites, and we'll come back in and see how people are doing. And I'm gonna come back in.
It looks like we're good to go.
Yep. So go ahead and give us a start.
Okay. I will do that now. Okay.
I'm ready to answer.
Okay.
I'm pushing the button.
Good luck, everybody. Read fast.
I'm having issues.
I can start it.
Yeah, start it. It doesn't work for me. There we go.
I always love the music.
Okay.
10 seconds, guys. All right. So welcome back, everybody. And let me switch back over to screen. And it says no winning players because nobody has been graded yet. Okay. That's what we couldn't figure out about this software was why nobody has been graded yet. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to bring up another screen called the results summary. And let me open that in a new tab, drag it over there. start to share this out, and let's come back in and see how we did on these results. And Gina will start to grade them. So it's a little bit out of our normal path and trying to get the software to work. So a little bit kludgy, but it looks like we're sharing over there. So it looks like best frozen snack. The crowd spoke and they're going with Mickey Bar.
You guys are smart.
Have I taught you guys nothing yet? Nothing.
Vote with Marianne. You taught them. Vote with Marianne.
Okay. So if I switch over to crowd ranking, I'm starting to see some points come back in. Okay. So Evil Queen's on top and more are coming back in as well. So let's jump back over to this. So the best carb grain-based snack survey says Mickey Pretzel. Gina, they're like,
they're killing us. They're killing us. I'm
Not enough people have been to California, obviously, to have the California churro.
It's the best.
like I didn't even think that Walt Disney World churro was worth putting on the list. Okay. Y'all are killing me here.
They're killing us.
Right? Best lounge in WDW.
Ooh, that was tight.
That one's a dead heat. So you're going to have to mark them both correct.
I did. I marked them both.
Okay. Which we can do now. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Right.
20 each.
Yep. 20 each. Okay. Best drink at Oga's and the Fuzzy Tauntaun by 1.
Yeah.
I finally got 1 point right. Okay.
I didn't.
Okay. Best table service at Hollywood Studios. Another tight one.
Because they like that Dad's Electric Lemonade.
Yep. It's so good.
It's all about the Dad's Electric
Get your elbows off the table.
Yeah,
right? So, yeah. So Primetime Cafe wins by a small margin there.
Can I just point out that the next question, I don't think you gave the right answer as one of the choices. Can I just point out?
It's the best
My
of the
point
three.
is you left off the best one out of the 3. You left out Columbia Harbor House, which is by far better than all 3 of those choices.
No.
We had it was funny though. We couldn't do like a Head and Shoulders one. We had to do the ones that are in the same realm.
Come on, community, back me up. Columbia Harbor House. Come on.
Yeah, I'm telling you, right? So, okay then. So yep, no love for Community Harbor House. And you know what, Marianne, we'll have to do a rematch on that question the next time we play this game.
I didn't mind instead of was it Cosmic Rays?
But Pecos Bill wins that round by 1 vote.
See, look at the comments. Look at the comments. It's all about me. I'm just telling you.
So much a fan of Cosmic Rays.
Hey.
It's a theme park burger.
I love Sunny Eclipse.
So yes, Community Harbor House is the best.
Columbia,
and Willie's there with you with the vegetarian chili. So okay, Marianne, it deserves a recount, right? So
it was just so Head and Shoulders above the rest. We had to leave it off.
Oh, okay. I guess maybe.
Yeah,
so
sometimes we definitely did that, right?
Yeah.
We definitely slighted the best. I thought I threw him one with the California churro, but
nope.
Best steak on property went to Le Cellier.
Really?
I'm like,
I was surprised.
Really,
that was surprising.
Okay, you people who voted for Le Cellier, you back that up because I've had one at all 3 of those, and I'm telling you, I think Yachtsman is the better of those. So I don't know.
Go ahead, Sandy. Defend.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm from Canada. You know, we've got really good beef here. So...
Yeah, but they mess it up in Florida at the Canada Pavilion.
Oh, so
oh,
so good.
I'm telling you, it's gonna get tough in here. It's gonna be a fight. See, Pete's with me. Look at the comments.
Okay, let me show you. Let me show you Pete's comment.
Flying fish for the win, man. Okay, just saying. you're going for steak, flying fish,
Oh.
right? And see, David's even saying, yachtsman,
Oh,
get out of
That's
here,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Lauren agrees with me. Everybody tells her
No,
yachtsman's the best.
But
Yeah.
that is a rumor, okay? That is not like
That's true. She didn't try it herself.
experiential
yet.
evidence, okay? That is rumored and thrown it out.
What's fun
Oh.
at flying fish is that you can go over to the abracadabra too, right? So that
Yeah.
kind
There
of
you go,
it can
right?
sway your judgment a little bit.
I guess if I have enough slushies in France, I can walk to Le Cellier.
There you go.
Yeah.
If I can walk to Le Cellier at that point, yeah.
Chad's having a couple libations before going into the flying
Yep.
fish.
But you could get, Marianne, you could hit flying fish. It's equally distanced from the Grand Marnier stand,
It
Oh, there
is.
you go.
It is.
okay? Ah,
That's great.
okay. So where did we leave off? Best quick service at Animal Kingdom?
Yeah, those people were right.
Yeah, so totally. I voted that.
That Yak and Yeti, though, that
good.
fried rice that you can
Yak-
get from that takeout window. Come on now. Come
I
on.
agree.
Yak and
I like all
Yeti used to
three.
be my favorite until Satuli Canteen. And
Yeah,
then
I agree.
the
Yeah.
Satuli, well, before COVID, they had refill pop stations. Gotta love that. And
Mhm.
Yeah, yep,
Mhm.
yep.
so
So
And Flame
Topolino's
Tree- Sorry, Flame Tree has that like tangerine, clementine, whatever beverage. Have you guys tried that one?
No.
No.
Super good. Oh my goodness. And you can get it spiked.
Oh,
Really
that would make it really
Next
good.
time.
Yeah.
Next time.
Ooh.
There you go.
As much as I love Tigger, okay, Tigger had to be my number 2, but Topolino's is tops. Like, and
Well,
it barely won. It barely won 23 to
Well, and
19.
I voted for it because isn't it the only character dining open now?
Yeah.
So right now, really, it's the only game in town.
Garden Grill.
Garden Grill. Yeah. Open.
Oh, do they have characters back at Garden Grill now?
Mhm.
Oh.
Okay.
Now get this.
And
Oh.
Hollywood Studios now too. At
Lauren now pulls out the cast member card on us, right?
Uh.
Those cast members telling me this. Brad saying Satilli may be the best quick service on property.
Mhm.
And Scott says, I'm with Chad on the fried rice from Yak and Yeti. So, okay.
That's a
so,
tough one.
yep. And then best fireworks dining. Everybody went California Grill. I thought the view was incredible up there. I got to go for the first time on my last trip, but I'd still take Ohana's
I took
over
Ohana.
if I could get a good seat at Ohana's.
I am
So-
not an Ohana fan.
Mm.
Just not. So I really like California.
So we've got an opportunity for another co-host.
I don't like Dole Whips and I don't like Ohana.
Kicked out.
Wow. I'm
Got gonged.
I'm the something wing nut job over here. The non-citrus wing nut job over here.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, so let me come back into this and scroll back up, and there's all the new feature updates they're telling us about. Let's see how we did. Okay, crowd rankings, and so far winning is Melissa, Holly, Amanda B, Faith Trust, and Pixie Dust,
Wow.
Ooh.
and the Evil Queen, Avery, Kaylin. Marianne's doing pretty well tonight.
But you get to throw me out. So you
Why?
Get to well, because I mean, it's I'm hosting, so they get to throw me out, and
Nah, you're in this, Tony. We'll just scroll on down, and
I think I'm right in the middle of 20. I think I'm 20. I'm 25.
oh, I'm down at the bottom. Like,
I'm right in the middle.
oh, Gina, you're 25.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm 25.
but you're still beating me, so that's okay. Right? Well,
because I'm cool.
38. Okay.
Because I'm
boy.
California. Our California taste buds are different, so I'm just going with that. That churro killed me.
So
Yep.
where did Marianne rank again?
7.
Oh,
Seven.
that maybe.
Or
Not
eight,
maybe.
eight, eight, eight.
Is it 8?
Yep.
Something like that.
So,
Like that.
Gina,
So-
go ahead and warp us
I
back
will.
over to
Yes, I will. do
the
that.
the next round.
And someone asked in the comments, Mary Moody asked how to get in. Mary Moody Kendall. Somebody looked like somebody.
Yes.
helped her out.
So as soon as we get warped over, there'll be a new QR code that comes up on my screen, and Gina's working on that now. But you could come back in and just go to crowd.live/pop ride. It's going to say up there, like,
you need the hat, the Mickey the Sorcerer hat to do that, Chad.
It's kind of one of those technical nights. I went through 4 pairs of earbuds to find one that worked.
Okay.
So.
okay.
It didn't work.
Okay, well, let's come back in and try it then, and I'll see if I can give you a help. And
So who are all these people who don't think that like Trader Sam's is the best place to go for a drink on property?
I got it. It just took me a second. I had to push the next button. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so there we go, right? So if you're just now joining us, bring up a web browser or bring up your smartphone and hold the little camera thing straight up to look at that QR code, and it should bring up a link where you could just click it, and it'll take you over to crowd.live/pop ride. And you'll put your name in and email address. We will send you about 1 email a week. We do not spam. And it is very contextual information for Mouse Quiz or the Community Hall platform. So that being said and done, and then we'll kick off the next round. It'll be 10 questions. This is kind of a lightning round if you're not used to playing with us, or if you are used to playing with us on Mouse Quiz, where we give you 15 seconds to answer. Here we give you 10 seconds to answer, because we have to come back in and grade them as a team and cajole about all the wrong answers that people gave.
Oh, good, Mary. I'm glad you made it in. So good. That worked.
Oh, good deal. So that being said and done, Gina, why don't you go ahead and hit the start button, and
Hopefully
we'll kick this thing off.
Hopefully it works.
Have fun, everybody.
Have fun, everybody. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. And let's come back in and change my screen here. We will see how everybody did. Okay. So that being said and done, let me see if I can drag that screen back over. Bring this back up. Majority attractions, results summary. And Peter Pan was the best fantasy ride attraction. I would have put Pan
Same.
in, but I didn't find my little window in time. So I think that one was clear. Okay. No debates on that one.
Nope, I agree.
Right. And I mean, a few people looks like they disagree with us, but 4 for Cinderella's castle. Yeah, I put the castle in there because what would the park be without the castle? Okay. I think you could make
True.
that case.
You
I
could.
think you could make that case. Okay. And looks like we had some questions there on warping as well. So maybe we'll put a little more emphasis on that time as well. So, okay. The best classic ride that's out there, Haunted Mansion by far. See, that one we put in there is a known ringer. Okay. The best mountain, Splash, wins by a vote.
Wow.
All of us Splash people are going to be sad here in the future.
Mm-hmm.
I figured Splash would do better than that just out of sympathy votes. Okay. Like, because it's going away and right. And then best upcoming attraction. Ooh, people are most excited about Tron Light Cycle.
I'm at the bottom of this list. I'm the total outlier. I'm like, nope.
See, and I out of those three, I am more excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy ride because we kind of know what's coming with both of the other rides because they exist other places.
Yes.
We have no idea what Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be like.
Yeah.
And so that to me makes me more excited for it. I'm excited for all three, of course, but that one I'm like, ooh,
we have no idea.
There's a serious amount of anticipation of how cool that's going to be, especially after riding Rise of the Resistance and knowing how cool that was and how their Tower of Terror remake with Guardians is so cool. So I'm like, I'm thinking that might be a real winner.
Yep. Gina, are you going through and scoring?
I did.
These?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, awesome. Okay. So, and then best Animal Kingdom e-ticket attraction, I did go with Flight of Passage.
I did too.
I picked it because I knew everybody else would pick it.
Yeah.
I picked
Oh, you're stacking the deck already, are you?
Mm-hmm.
No, that was one, yeah.
Got it. And then Soarin' by far for the e-ticket attractions that are there.
Nope.
I'm a test track girl.
I'm test track. I like Soarin' over California. So
I prefer the original Soarin' to this Soarin', but
Test Track can't hang with Radiator Spring Racers. Like
no, but if of those choices, Test Track is better than Soarin', in my opinion.
And how did no one like how did not everyone pick Spaceship Earth on the next one?
I picked Spaceship Earth. That's why I'm like,
who doesn't pick Spaceship Earth on that?
Yeah. But just going back to some comments here. So Karen was saying she agreed with you, Mary Ann. Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be fabulous.
Yep.
Pete saying Guardians all the way. Guardians all the way sounds amazing. And she like Jessica just
it's opposite.
Yeah, and that's why I'm excited. I've seen the others online.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Guardians all the way sounds amazing. And Scott says I don't like FOP. I think
Scott,
FOP,
I'm right there with you.
A lot of people don't. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other part of it is FOP is like losing rewritability for me. Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
I've probably 20, 30 times now.
Every time I go on, I see something new.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It's one of those deals. Okay. And then Spaceship Earth, I misclicked that one and did not click it, and I meant to.
Yeah.
You click on Journey.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
the people that voted against Spaceship Earth are the people that got stuck at the top, and it was $104 day, and they sweated until they had to pee their pants, and the whole nightmare that it could be. So
Yep. So, and then Lauren was saying Spaceship Earth has my heart.
Me too.
Amy was saying I sobbed on Spaceship Earth last week like a little baby.
Yeah.
And and then Scott says I wanted a light cycle ride since the 80s.
True.
That's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
And David, we completely slighted the people mover on this. So
yes,
we
did.
completely slighted the people mover. Okay?
That's okay. Next round of questions. Next time.
Next round.
Another time.
We'll
Columbia Harbor House.
There you go.
The people mover.
Yep. And then Avery is saying here, Muppet Vision didn't win. What?
I agree with you, Avery.
Oh.
I agree with you. I laugh every
it.
single time I sit through that show.
We don't even have it here.
Really?
It's
I'm
gone.
a PhilharMagic all the
we
way.
have PhilharMagic now.
Oh, that's true.
I can't stay awake through the Muppets. I don't know what it is.
I love it.
It is cute,
So-
but PhilharMagic's a little better.
Yep. Avery saying, how can you resist Sam Eagle?
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm a PhilharMagic girl.
Yep.
Oh, and Willie says that Spaceship Earth is a special for Rebecca and I. Congratulations to them for 1 year today. We rode it on our first date, and it was our first ride we did together. So
Nice.
awesome.
It was Tama's first ride ever at Walt Disney World.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But Pete points out the people mover is not an omni
Thanks,
mover.
Pete. Thanks, Pete.
So
That's true.
that is true. That is true. And okay. So yeah, no love for Aerosmith.
No,
right?
we didn't choose that.
Didn't even put them in there. Okay. And Iron Man experienced that all the way, if you ask me. But so best dark shows went to Mickey's PhilharMagic, which I got that one right.
I did too.
Right.
That was one of the 10 that I got.
And then this last one here, like I'm just like happily ever after, just like totally kicked up Wishes, like another notch or two. So I don't even know why people voted Wishes.
I don't know. Main Street Electrical Parade had like so much nostalgia built into it for me from when I was a kid, and just like no, Main Street all the way. I don't know.
I voted for Wishes only because I figured all these people would vote for Wishes because my thing was Main Street Electrical Parade too.
So see, that backfired on you, Marianne. Because that would have made it like 20 to 21. So...
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, well, let's check in and see how we're doing here on this particular round. And looking at the crowd rankings, winners for this round were Scott D and Marianne.
Wow, yay.
Wow. And then Holly, Mike, Morris Fam, Lauren, Jennifer, Mandy Ray, Tony Z.
I'm at the very bottom of this one because I don't like Soren. It's because I'm not popular.
I think
Future friendship captain.
I think Scott and Karen and Tom and I could hang together at the parks and be really, really happy.
Yeah, there you go. And don't forget Holly. Okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming back in, Casey, Carl, Amy Rhodes, Tinker Mom.
This round killed me.
Yeah.
PVC Kid, 23 for me. So I'm middle of the pack again.
I'm 40.
I'm 45. Oh. I'm the winner. I'm the biggest.
So
I'm the winner.
Scrolling on down here.
I'm the biggest.
Yeah. And so Evil Queen went from like top to bottom. So don't know what happened there. Mirror must have broke or something. Anyway, so let me do this as well. And I'm not going to go through the whole way through, but I will flip this switch and we will look at multiplayer here as well.
Oh, geez.
I might be further at the bottom.
So, yeah, so far, Holly, Melissa, Marianne, Scott, Z.
Wow, Marianne.
Tony, Lauren.
It's our usual people.
Yeah, I think it's the people that are used to playing mouse quiz.
Yep, okay? They know how to do it.
Got the trigger finger.
Come back in and do that as well. So Gina, why don't we come back in and I'm going to pull up the next round. Okay. And just to make it more fun, because some people had some issues there.
Yeah.
I'm going to triple the points on this round.
If you're playing on your smartphone, gang, hit refresh right now. Get your little, because sometimes when it warps, it just needs to warp from a refresh screen. It works a little bit better. So that way it'll for sure get you in.
Okay. It worked for me. So yeah, if you didn't warp yet, we'll wait another second.
And I am warped over. So.
Okay. You're warped over as well. And My play window is warped over as well. So yeah, we'll just take a little bit of a chat break here. So for people if you want to refresh your screen right now, that'd be a great thing to do. Marianne says she's had a little bit of luck. If you're just now joining us, you'll bring up a smartphone and then turn the camera on. And let me see if I can play at home and do this and demo it. When I bring the camera on and then I hold it up to that QR code, I start to see a link at the top. And if I click this link,
oh, cool,
it will bring me up right to the registration
There
screen.
it is. And it worked.
So,
woohoo!
Yep. So that's how that works. And go autofocus lens on that one.
The evil queen. She likes to do her own thing, apparently.
That's great. That's great, Corinne. That's great.
That's a good one.
What does that mirror know after all, right?
I'm with you there, evil queen.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. Is there anybody out here who hasn't caught up with us yet? Because these rounds go really fast once we start them because there's only 10 seconds. So we're in and out of it in like 3.5 minutes tops. So we've got a little bit of time. I just want to make sure everybody's caught up, refreshed, and because people can't play, that's not as good of fun either. But we're just taking a little bit of a break tonight, playing a game. I guess the podcast here is not going to do well because you're not going to be able to play the game with us, but
yeah, sorry.
That's okay. We'll sacrifice one for the long-term podcast for a short-term deal. But I think we're pretty well ready to kick this off. Let's go ahead and kick this off.
All
Sandy's
right.
getting serious, everybody. Sandy's getting
I'm
serious.
going to start using Marianne's strategy. See how it works.
Good luck, everybody.
Good luck. 10 seconds. All right. Well, welcome back, everybody. Let me come back in and bring back the team here and start to unmute some people. Okay. So, Gina, you ready to start scoring this round?
I just started. And I'm laughing because some of these are like, oh, boy.
This one.
Yep.
This one was tough.
It was. There's too many personal preferences in this round.
This
one was not one where you could just guess what other people were going to do.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay.
So this will be interesting But we all know what I voted for on that one question.
Yes.
Everybody knows.
We all know what I voted for on one of those questions.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
we all know what
Wilderness-
Chad voted. Chad and I voted the same on one. I know that for a fact.
Wow.
so I might have done okay this round. So just looking at the first couple. So Wilderness Lodge, #1 place for Christmas.
Yep.
And
I agree with that.
yeah, the vast majority of people are with us on that one. And the best piped in scent, which by the way, Friday night on Mouse Quiz is all about scents. The sniffs of Disney.
I love it.
My friend Nicole Nichols from circa 1955 will be joining us. She's wrote the questions, and we've looked at her questions and went, dang, those are some good questions. And not only are they great questions, she's also got the backstory to go with them. So
That's cool.
she had me thinking about Sense of Disney when we did this one tonight.
I love Tony Ann's question. Tony Ann's comment.
Tony Ann, I don't think that's a piped in scent. Bro. Okay. Yeah. God love Cape Mays and their open architecture that stinks up the whole lobby area there. You can't get to the pool without having to smell that. Oh.
That's great.
Okay. Best DVC quick serve, Captain Cook's at the Poly. Right.
Those pulled pork nachos, people. Those
Yep.
pulled pork nachos.
Yep. Best piped in scent was the Polynesian Resort,
Of course.
which I would have thought we would have had enough Riviera owners to kick that one up a day. Okay. But which I don't get me wrong. I like the scent at Riviera. I really like the scent at Riviera, but Polly took that one for the win.
Seriously, people.
And then
Seriously.
I love me some Creepy Clown Slide. So
Yeah, but come on.
I know.
The slide at the paddock is the best kept secret of DVC pools, people.
I'll say that that's the best bus stop in DVC. Okay. That is
It
by
is-
far the best bus stop. You've
it
got
is a
bathrooms
great-
there. You've got a restroom
It's a
there.
great slide. The kids fly down that.
I get it. It's in the top 5. I will give you that. That's why I put it on the list. Okay.
Creepy clown.
So you gotta love the Creepy Clown Slide. It's like DVC legendary.
That's
okay?
true. That's true.
Best 5-person studio went to the Polynesian, second by Riviera Grand Floridian. So
Was it the only one of those 3 choices with the double bathroom?
Mhm.
That was
with
why
a
I chose it.
complete double bathroom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's really, really close. You have like at Riviera and Grand Flow, you on the studio side, you can go into the sink area, and then a bathtub is on one side, and then a shower is on the other. So you could still have 2 people. You both have a shower and a bathtub in each of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just that you've got an extra sink walled off from the rest in Poly. Okay. And then best resort activity for families. I did not get this one. I went with Mickey tie-dye shirts.
So did I.
I did campfire, so I
I
actually
We
did
do it every
campfire.
trip.
Yeah.
And we love that darn campfire. We think that's so fun.
I think that's so fun.
It
So-
depends where, though. Some of them are better than others.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Karen saying, please tell me how I got 4th as someone who has only ever stayed at a value resort.
Hey,
Time to
Kaylin,
buy in. What can I say?
Yeah, you're in with the in crowd, Kaylin.
Yep. And Linda's with me, loving my creepy clown. And so here's some love for you, Marianne. Holly says she went to the paddock because of you, and I thought everyone hated the clown slide.
Holly and
Okay.
Holly and Dan and I and Scott and Karen, we got to make a plan, people, because we could totally rock Disney together.
I'm telling you. Amy's loving the storage in the Poly bathrooms, and Mike says tie-dyes are always different each time.
True.
Yes, you get a
Oh,
Disney
true.
t-shirt and the fun of creating it for less than you could go into a store and buy a normal t-shirt.
True.
And
Very
children
true.
grow. You need new
Yeah, every
ones.
year.
Every
Yep.
year, right?
Yep.
Very true.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Scott says everybody chose the clown slide because they thought everybody else was selecting.
So did I, Scott. So did I.
So that reverse psychology action here going.
Yep.
So fun stuff. Okay. And then the best transportation by a single vote was the Skyliner. All I'm saying is y'all have not been there in summer when the storms are through and it's down half the day. Like
Monorail is like the classic though.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
monorail all the way. Team monorail. But
I'm team my own car. So
Yeah.
there you go.
during COVID, that makes a lot of
That
sense.
Yes, it does.
Team my own car.
Best extra bathroom went to Bay Lake Tower, which that was my vote as
Oh,
well.
Yeah.
That one was by a long shot. And yep. And then the best premium view went to Bay Lake Tower theme park over Savannah View or the Boardwalk View.
I can't imagine anything better than laying in bed and watching fireworks.
Right.
I really can't.
Eating
giraffes.
breakfast with a zebra.
Yeah. Breakfast with a zebra or a giraffe. Yeah, that's cool. But come on, laying in bed with you watching fireworks and waking up and looking out the window and going, oh, the castle's right there.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
So.
Scott says that the monorail has AC.
Definitely. Yep.
Unless it stops.
Yeah.
Oh, true that. Very true that.
But if the Skyliner stops, you got nothing either. So
that's true. And you're dangling.
Yeah. Out there just a little hanging. Sky buckets of death, as some people call them.
I call them the death buckets. Yes.
Do you really?
Okay. Well, let's come back in. And I think we had a button click so that you guys could see your results on your phone as to where you rank, but I'll just go through them really fast here. So it makes no shock to me that the person who picked the player name DVC Kid came in first. And then Just K, Tony Z, Kaylin, Future Friendship Captain, Jay Newcomb 6, Evil Queen strikes back in this
she has a comeback.
Right. Kelsey, Lauren, Mandy, Holly, Mary Ann, Amanda B. So just in case you didn't see where you're at, Pete came in about 18th and he beat me.
Yep. I'm still at the bottom, 22nd.
I'm 24th.
Oh, yeah.
Willie just slow on the draw there because like 7 out of 10 right, but way down
you
the
got to
list.
answer fast.
Yep.
It's the whole thing about answering. Oh, the monorail. Poor Scott. He thinks the monorail smells like boo and pee.
It does.
So there you go. And then Mike was saying nothing beats hearing a zebra at 6 a.m.
Oh.
I don't know about that. I kind of like sleeping at 6 a.m.
Yep.
Or watching the sunrise come up.
We will find out in February because I am not staying at Saratoga Springs on my next trip. I am staying at Animal Kingdom, Kidani Safari View.
So, Marianne, how many times have you not stayed at Saratoga Springs?
None.
This will be the first time.
Really?
Yeah, as a DVC owner, I have only stayed at Saratoga Springs.
That's going to rock your world.
Well, it might, or I might decide I really like
this is
the
like an
paddock and I want to move home.
Here, okay. So like you finally give up the cheapness of Saratoga Springs and you go all the way up to Savannah View. Like you passed a whole lot of steps.
If I'm going to stay at Kidani, I'm going to stay at Savannah View. I'm not going to stay in in the inexpensive or value side at Jumbo.
Was this like a COVID influence to have extra points? And
there were a few extra points hanging out that were their user lose. So a little bit of that, but it's also we're able to do a studio because it's just the three of us going because the big kids will be at college.
Got it. Okay, I had to sidebar on that one as well. Marianne going to someplace other than Saratoga is like major news for everybody. Like
exactly, mind blown.
Like that is like like fire up the DVC newscast, okay?
Pete and Shannon, no, that is not newsworthy. No,
we just want a full report.
Back onto multiplayer game rankings here and to see who wins the ears out of our regular player round. Okay, so I've got a set of ears here from the Riviera Resort. And let's see. If I had I don't know. Here, let me do this. I can do this. I can go here, here. And so congratulations to Tony Z. So on some DRR Minnie Ears. So
Nice.
Congratulations, Tony.
yes.
Cool.
With 22 out of 30 picked from the most popular options.
Wow.
So congratulations there, Tony, as well.
That's exciting.
Yes.
It is.
Congratulations to Just K, DBC Kid, Holly, Kaylin, Marianne, Future Friendship, Captain, Lauren, Amanda, and Kelsey as the top 10 players as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And so, man, it looks like DBC Kid was just getting, when they answered fast and got points.
Yeah.
So, okay. Well, that's pretty much what I had for tonight's show. And I'm curious as to know what you guys think. Should we sneak this into the agenda every so often to do something like a game night like this? Historically, game nights have been hit or miss if we're not playing Mouse Quiz. But let me know your feedback. I'd love to hear from you. You can just drop me an email at mydvcpoints@gmail.com or send an IM or something along those lines. But that pretty much wraps up our show for this week. Do you guys have any final sign-off comments?
That was very fun. I'm glad I had fun writing that, and I love seeing everybody's response.
Yes.
I hope everybody had fun. I
Yeah.
hope that this was fun for everybody. So
it was a nice little diversion. Okay, is what I'm looking at it. We will be back next week. Is it next week, Sandy?
Yeah.
With
Our shootout.
the Vero versus Hilton Head shootout.
Our end of summer.
So the end of summer, the final one. We didn't think it was fair to put Alani into that beach resort shootout because Hawaii and
it would win all of them.
Yeah.
It would.
It would win all of them.
It would.
It'd just be like an Alani fest, and you wouldn't get a good comparison. And I think most of us do have a choice, at least those of us who live on the East Coast, a great choice between Hilton Head and Vero. So we'll be coming back in to debate those resorts and compare and contrast and pick that resort comparison series up and finish out our summer DVC resort shootout. So that's what I've got for tonight. Thanks everybody for joining in. And I'm going to sign off tonight with our sponsor video and sponsors and Patreons. So thanks everybody for tuning in. We will be back next week. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.